Baby ain't mine. How is it possible the kid is not mine? How is it possible?
Welcome back, everyone. Today on Wild World Footage, we have a 1-hour special of paternity fraud when men find out they are not the father. Enough yapping on my end, let's watch.
You spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
5 years in prison.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talked to him still.
She should be convicted of some crime.
I should not. I did
Mr.
not.
is
Manser,
The worst part is, she said she did nothing wrong. This poor man spent 5 years in jail due to paternity fraud, and she has the audacity to stand there and say she did nothing wrong. Life in prison. That's all I have to say. Life in prison.
are not her father.
No.
This is my daughter right here.
No.
This is my baby right here.
No.
Let me get you this, all right? You hear me? Wow. Oh, yeah, take this. Is there something else I need to do, Your Honor?
I have one last result. Miss Razor? Miss Razor?
Yes, Jenna.
Just take a deep breath.
I need to know my father.
I know this is a tough day for all of you.
I need to know. I need to know.
Miss Hammonds, do you have any idea
Who's
who
my
her,
father then?
do you have any other ideas who could be her
Who's
father?
my father? Please, I'm begging you. Just talk to me.
I'm not sure, Precious. I'm not sure.
Just talk to me.
I'm not sure.
Her mother must have cheated with multiple men if she has no idea who their father is, which is absolutely crazy and heartbreaking at the same time. And I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. If you have an ounce of doubt, get a paternity test.
Should we go to the results for Mr. Hunt?
I really don't need to hear anymore. That's my
Mr.
son,
Hunt?
and that's my daughter.
Yes.
Would you like to hear them? It's up to you.
Yes.
The final results read as follows. In the case of Razor Hunt versus Jacobs Hammonds, as it pertains to 33-year-old Hector Hunt, Mr. Jacobs, you are not Hector's father.
Oh, you is scandalous.
I don't know how she has the heart to cheat on her husband, not once but twice, where he raised both the kids like they're his own, because that's what he assumed, and now he just found out they weren't. Simply heartbreaking.
What is the most painful thing that's ever happened to you?
That I found out that the father, that I knew for 15 years, weren't actually my real father.
How did that make you feel?
It made me feel broken, actually. I didn't know what to do. I tried to.
Oh my God.
It just like one day I came home, then I saw on my phone, like the phone that my mother had, and I saw on my phone that there was messages of my mother and my father talking that my father wasn't my actual father. I didn't know what to do that time. I was going through depression, anxiety.
Ek is so jammer. Do you know who your real father is?
Yes.
How's your relationship with him?
Not so good. I don't actually feel a connection with him at all. It just feels weird. I don't know what to do. And I had to find out by myself because no one would have helped me. So it was last year, December, I think, yeah. Then I had to go do some research about my father and that. They said he was doing drugs and that. So I went to go meet him, but he wasn't there. But I actually got my grandma and I was glad, but I still don't feel any connection with him and all. It just feels weird with him.
You know, I've been watching these paternity fraud and cheating videos for a long time. And this is the first time I've actually had to pause to just gather myself. This young man, his pain is just heartbreaking to watch. You could tell he was trying to keep it in for a second, and then he couldn't anymore. Like, you could sense his pain. That was just hard, really, really hard to watch.
You've been her daddy for 6 years. The only daddy that she know.
Hold on, baby. What? The last 6 years, hold on, sis. The last 6 years, you had me thinking that this baby was mine.
Damn.
Told you I was sorry. I apologized about that. Mistakes happen. But this don't have nothing to do with her. Let her come to her cousin party.
I'm sorry, baby. Y'all need to leave.
No.
Y'all need to leave.
Y'all
Y'all need to leave.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that.
Talk to your sister.
You're not gonna talk to my sister like that, bro.
You need to leave, bro.
Like I said, bro.
You need to leave, bro.
You're not gonna talk to my
Hey, bro,
sister
I ain't
like
talking
that.
to you.
But you
Look
ain't
here. Look here.
That escalated quickly.
gonna talk to my sister
Between
like
y'all
that, bro.
two. But don't put
Hey, bro,
these,
y'all
don't
need
put
to
that
leave.
baby in that. No.
Y'all need to leave.
Like I said,
Bro, y'all need to leave,
Like
bro.
I said,
not
bro.
going nowhere.
You're
Me and
not
Doug
gonna
already
Y'all
talked
need to
about
leave,
this.
bro.
You're not going nowhere.
Y'all need to leave,
We're
bro.
gonna talk about this later.
Y'all need to leave.
We're going to talk about this later. She's staying at this
You're
party.
not going nowhere.
Don't do it, bro.
She's staying at this
Going
party.
nowhere.
And we're going to talk about it later.
Y'all need to leave.
There is nothing left to talk about. She cheated on her husband with another man. He's been taking care of someone else's child for 6 years, and she has the audacity to say, we need to talk.
So I just found out the kid I've been stressing about for 3 years is not mine. He's not mine. That's why she never let me sign the birth certificate. And this is why the kid was named after another man.
My only question is, if she did not let him sign the birth certificate, why would that not raise any red flag?
If I find out my husband had a DNA test after I just pushed a baby out, immediately I leave the hospital, I'm taking my child and I'm filing divorce papers. The men are so upset about this. When I say they're crashing out over this. Oh, you don't deserve to be married if you'll file for divorce over that. Who wants to be married to you, sneaky ass? Imagine going behind somebody's back, your wife's back. Because in this scenario, they're married. You didn't even have the decency to say something. You just went ahead and did it behind it. You don't even think it's your kid. So here you go doing tests on somebody else's kid, even though it ended up being yours. But what the crap?
You got me.
But she's insecure and she's the one in the wrong when she does what she needs to do after you done did what you needed to do. No, I don't want to be in the house looking over my shoulder every 15 minutes trying to figure out what you gonna not trust me about next. I sat here and baked a child from scratch for you, and you turned around and said that I was lying about who the pappy was, but I'm in the wrong because I don't want to stick around after that. It was supposed to be sweet after that. Because to find something out means you didn't have prior knowledge of it. That means you're sneaking around. In the same breath that you accusing somebody of being disloyal and dishonest, you're doing the same thing in order to figure out what, make it make sense.
This goes on for another minute of her just trying to gaslight us. If a man has a suspicion that the child might not be his, he has all the right in the world to get a DNA test done. With all these examples we've seen so far of paternity fraud, of women blatantly cheating on their husbands and boyfriends, I'm surprised more men are not getting DNA tests done.
Mr. Hicks, you are not
Thank
her
you.
father.
You should have just signed your name and you wouldn't look stupid.
I must say to you that you cannot forget that the only reason this man ever thought and bonded with this baby
He's never bonded with her.
was because he obviously did. When you cut a cord on a child as they are entering this world,
minute,
you don't know anything about it,
means
but
nothing.
obviously he did, or he
minute
wouldn't be
means
standing
nothing.
here today. My point is this is all you're doing. So what I'm saying to you is, if he expresses frustration or if he's absolutely devastated that he wanted this child to be his, he thought it was, and now it isn't, as a woman, at least say, Robert, I'm sorry.
Sorry for what? For him playing video
Sorry
games?
for what? For being a liar, for being a manipulator, for lying on your unborn child when you knew he wasn't the father, for parading around and acting like you wanted to be in a marriage with this man when all the while you were looking for a substitution for the one you couldn't be with. And I will drop a dime to you and you can pick it up if you want.
I don't need to pick no chump change.
You better be careful
I need to pick up no chump
because
change.
at some point there may be a time when she might be doing the same thing to you.
The worst part of this whole video is that right after the judge said, "You are not the father," she immediately said, "You should have signed the birth certificate." What? Him signing the birth certificate would not fix the issue of you cheating on your husband with another man.
Baby ain't mine. How is it possible the kid is not mine? How is it possible?
First of all,
how is it possible?
Papers, I can't even read. Here.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not joking. Hold on.
Facebook time. What the fuck? Why you got a camera?
Oh, I got a camera.
What's up with this camera shit?
Yo, listen, look. My mom's was doing the insurance and to make sure that everything lined up. It did not line up. I've been taking care of this little girl for 5 years.
Ain't smart. Like, stop playing with me.
My mom's ain't smart. But guess what is smart? The DNA test. Yeah. I'm not joking with you, man. This is not a joke. This is not a game. How is it possible the 5-year-old little girl is not mine? Seriously, how is it possible?
They got the same hairline.
Got the same hairline.
I got the same hairline.
Yo, stop playing with me. Yo, listen. Not being funny. Take her things. You and her must go. Sorry, baby.
Boy,
I love you, but I am not your dad.
Before you make me mad, bro.
I am not your dad, okay?
I got the DoorDash coming.
Do you understand?
It's funny, but it's not at the same time. As he's giving her the DNA test results proving that the child is not his and that he's not the father, she says, "I can't even read." You can't read, but you can cheat on your boyfriend or husband, whatever he was? That is absolutely crazy.
The husband is demanding a paternity test for his newborn child, or he won't sign the birth certificate. The wife and new mom gave some backstory on Reddit, sharing that she and her husband both worked hard on their college degrees and are now established in good careers. Her husband came into the relationship with a lot of debt, so she moved him into her house, which she owned, and helped him slowly pay things off. Eventually, the wife secured a better paying job, but it was a physically demanding job that required travel. And you can probably see where this is going. The woman became pregnant, and when she was 8 months pregnant, her husband demanded a paternity test out of nowhere. He said he trusted her, but because she traveled so much for work, he needed the assurance for his peace of mind. Apparently, his family and friends said he couldn't be sure about the pregnancy since his wife had spent so much time away. This request understandably upset his wife, so he dropped it. But 3 months after their son was born, he brought it up again, and this time he put his foot down, insisting he wouldn't put his name on their son's birth certificate without a paternity test. Too late, bud. That paperwork was filled out at the hospital. When he found out, it infuriated him. Now his family and friends are calling the new mom, pressuring her to let him do the paternity test. She says it's a slap in the face after all she's done for him. Research shows that without trust, relationships suffer, and this dad is definitely lacking trust. Once trust is lost in a relationship, it's very hard to recover, and this wife has assured her husband many times that their son belongs to him and that she's been faithful. But he's choosing to take the words of his friends and family over his wife, and if he can't trust his wife, the future of their relationship might not be secure. And she shouldn't have to submit herself to a paternity test when she's given her husband no reason to doubt her loyalty.
Do you guys see a trend here? It's always women defending one another that a DNA test is not needed, and that if you as a husband ask for one, you automatically are a terrible husband and that is trying to ruin the relationship. Fellas, don't fall for these tactics. If you have any doubt, get a DNA test done.
I'm not signing them papers, man. That's not my daughter. I'm not paying child support. We getting divorced, right?
Excuse
It's
me.
not my daughter biologically.
You signed these adoption papers, giving these child the same biological rights as a child who is your own.
Bro, I didn't sign the birth certificate. What adoption paper? Where I signed them at?
I got the papers.
Okay, you got the papers. You ain't got no papers.
Did he sign the birth certificate?
I didn't sign a birth certificate. That's what I'm saying. That's not my daughter biologically. Her daddy in
But
jail.
she was
What?
there since she was born.
Okay, what that mean?
You adopted her though. I got the adoption papers somewhere.
Okay, but what that mean?
Somewhere.
I'm not paying child support.
We were married for 7 years.
Just pull out the birth certificate.
Okay, it don't really matter if we was married or not. It don't really matter. That's not my daughter.
Look,
I'm not about to pay child support. You move on, meet somebody else. Then he taking care of you and your daughter. You getting double benefits. How did that sound?
Once you adopt this child, it becomes yours in the same.
But what I'm saying is,
capacity as
where the
a
papers at?
biological child. I understand. Do you have the papers?
She don't know where the papers is even at. That's what I'm saying. She's so unorganized. That's why we're getting divorced now. You're not organized.
You could tell when she told the lawyer that he did not sign the birth certificate, he's like, "Ooh, shoot, this is not going to go well for us."
You knew I needed a liver. They do DNA tests to make sure things line up. 20 years, he's not mine.
nah, this ain't right.
You named him AJ.
I know what I named him.
He's not mine.
Yeah, this ain't right.
This can't be right.
So they lying. The blood's lying and you telling the truth.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
This ain't right. I mean, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say?
What can you say?
I mean, what do you want me to say?
What can you say?
I mean, I didn't know about none of this.
I tell you what. I'm out.
You out?
You and AJ. Change his name.
I ain't changing nothing.
That's my name.
That's your son.
That's my name.
That's your son.
That's not my.
Yes, it is. I don't care what this paper says. I don't care what this paper says. That's your son. 20 years?
That's not my son.
Yes, it is.
That's not my son.
Yes, it is.
It ain't?
Yes, it is.
I'll tell you what.
Could you imagine raising someone else's kid for 20 years? It's hard to think that someone could keep such a dark secret for so long without slipping up or telling somebody.
I got some bad news.
What?
So I decided to get a DNA test on Mika.
Okay.
And the DNA test came back. And I just found out I'm not Mika's dad.
Come on, I know you lying.
I'm so serious. The papers is right in front of me.
Well, them can't be no right papers.
Of course she would say that.
How could you do something like this to me?
Do what?
You know what? I've been in this baby life since she was born. I signed her birth certificate.
No, baby.
How could you do this to me? I went to her K-5 graduation. I was there. And you laughing and you think it's funny? No, I'm not playing. This is so serious. Why would you do something like this to me? So you've been sleeping behind my back? You had me thinking that she was my baby for 7 years? And I feel like you're making jokes about this whole situation when this is serious. I'm so hurt right now. I can't believe you would do this to me. I was there when she lost her first tooth. I helped her with her homework. We spent so much time together. And you still lying on his phone? When a DNA test came back and said I am not the father?
The worst part about paternity fraud is that in his case, he raised someone else's child for 6 years, thinking that it's his, with all the love and affection as a parent would, and then you find out it's not yours. You could tell towards the end of the phone call, he started crying. He couldn't hold it in anymore.
Paternity test results for a woman in Texas that I got pregnant a few years ago. Knowingly to be a donor for her, it's called a known or private donor. Well, 3 years later, I get a court order paternity test. I go and take that test on the 28th. I've been waiting for results. I get this in the mail, and basically it tells me due to human error, the results were inconclusive and I have to reschedule. So I rescheduled immediately. Well, 3 days ago, my phone's getting blown up at midnight by an unknown number. I pick up finally. It's this girl crying. It's the girl that I got pregnant. She said she has a motherfucking confession.
That can't be good.
I said, what's up? She told me that she didn't actually have twins by me. She only ended up having one daughter. I said, okay, why'd you lie? She said, because I thought that would get you to come back out here and work things out. We ended up talking for 3 hours and we came to an agreement. She said, if you send me $2,500 right now to help me get some stuff for our daughter, I will not take you to court. So I instantly cash apped her the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. We ended up talking for like a total of 4 hours. I bought a ticket to Texas and I guess we're working this shit out and I get to meet my 4-year-old daughter for the first time. So I canceled my paternity test and I guess, congrats to me. I'll keep you guys updated. Texas, here I come.
So from what I've read in the comments and from what he said so far, she told him that all the kids were his, then it's only one, because she used multiple men to have kids with. So we got to stay tuned for the next update when he actually makes it to Texas.
Find out that
Here you go. Take this little girl. Take this. I want you and her to f my house. She's disrespectful anyway.
Oh my
How
God.
did you? See what I'm saying? I'm happy this shit came up. Y'all get y'all shit and get the hell out.
You're just looking for a
No,
reason
no,
to
I'm
argue
not.
today.
No, I'm not.
Fake shit.
I've been dealing with a lot of BS with this little shit right here.
This is fake.
Number one, no, it's not a goddamn fake. Something told me she wasn't my child.
What?
I am tired of dealing with this disrespectful child, disrespectful woman. Now that I found out she's not mine, you and her can get the hell out. Y'all can get out. Y'all can get out. You! Out! Both of y'all are out of here. Out! Out! Thank you. Get up. Let's go. Let's go.
Raising someone else's child for 15 years is absolutely nuts, and the worst part is she somehow tried playing it off as it didn't happen when he had proof in his hands.
Tell me? Is there something you have to tell me?
He thinks,
Thinks what?
can you let me finish?
Okay, go. I'm waiting.
He thinks that, a baby might be his.
What baby? What baby?
Bien so.
Why are you saying that? You're joking. Why are you saying
Why
that?
would I be joking? That's nothing to joke about.
You're telling me that's not my son?
I think it is.
Oh my god. When did this happen?
This, like 3 days before you engaged me.
Damn. You telling me I got married with a cheater?
Cheater. That was
What do you
before
mean?
we
Before or after later doesn't
That
matter.
was
We were
before we got
together.
engaged.
We were together.
No.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done?
I'm leaving.
You can't leave me.
I'm leaving.
You can't leave me.
I am leaving.
You never act like this.
You never cheat. Clearly you do not.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be sorry.
I'm sure the answer is yours.
Even if he is mine, we'll go 50-50.
50-50?
Yes.
No, we're married. We're married. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that.
Well, you clearly did.
I'm sorry.
Picture this, you're planning an engagement, you bought the ring, you got a photographer, and your girlfriend's cheating as you're going above and beyond. I'm telling you, the modern dating scene is not for the weak.
All 3 of the kids that she had by him wasn't his. But that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is that all of the kids that she had was his brothers. So apparently this guy and this girl was together for a little while. He thought that she was cheating on him. Continuously, he telling her, yo, listen, I think you cheating on me. I think you cheating on me. And she telling him, nah, I'm not cheating on you. I would never do no shit like that. Needless to say, he went and got that DNA test. It didn't tell him exactly who it was at that time. But when he got the DNA test, he left, packed his bags, and got out the crib. Her, knowing that she ain't never cheated on her before, was like, yo, listen, I never cheated on you. She doing her homework now. His moms was even coming at her sideways and everything. Now, in the midst of all of this shit, he goes by his moms. His moms tells him that before, he used to be a twin. But get this crazy shit right here. His twin brother was never born. So basically, homegirl takes the kids back, does the DNA, comes to find out the DNA matches his DNA, but it's not his kid. What? It's his brother kid. And guess how? When he was in his mother's womb, he ate his brother. And that shit is crazy. So basically, the doctors is telling him that his brother is basically living inside of him. How real is that shit? So you know how it has to be feeling to put in the work and be raising your brother's kid?
I don't even know how that's possible. Could you imagine being a doctor having to explain the whole scenario to the husband and wife when the husband thinks that his wife cheated on him?
Fucking saying I hit you and shit like that. You hit me and I push you off feet, get your whole... Man, who treats somebody like that? You're a terrible person. There's a special place in hell for people like you. The f*** is wrong with you? The f*** kind of shit is this? Like, the f***... No, some of the stuff I gotta record. I have to. Cause she's sitting there telling her family, oh, he hit me, and this and that. Nobody f***ing hit you. The f*** kind of shit is that? Man. Oh my God, my God. Who raises somebody like that? Get her a dad, please. She needs a dad. That's enough. She needs a father figure or something.
My dad is my hero.
That's crazy. Who the f*** is raised that way? Like, fuck is, who does that? That's so f***ed up. Like, man, no, she should be glad I'm a good ass nigga. Like, do you know how badly I could have hurt her? After pushing her off me, I could have seriously hurt her ass. What the f***?
You did the right thing.
No, like, what the fuck? And then she gonna call her family, oh, he's abusing me. She's not even telling them, hey, yo, he just, like, oh, I cheated on him. No, she didn't tell him anything. Damn. All she said was, oh, he hit me, blah, 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 come over here. Like, the fuck? Out of here. They know the truth now. Yeah, they know the truth now. It's crazy. And I got, like, the whole conversation, I got everything on tape, everything. Just in case she did put her hands on me. And I'm glad I did that. I'm so glad. Look, I'm so glad, okay? If the cops come for me, this is video evidence, all the proof you need.
The only issue is he recorded the floor during the whole argument. Fellas, stay away from these toxic women.
I had two guys call in. They work at DNA testing centers. One guy had to quit. One guy still works there. He told me 40% of the children are not the man's child. 40%. 40%. He said 40%.
Somebody call
and
Maury.
it's usually
make DNA testing
it's
mandatory.
It's two scenarios. It's where the woman, the person's getting a DNA test because the woman claims that is their child. Turns out it's not. The other one is where the parent is on a deathbed and makes a confession, or they need a liver transplant, blood transfusion, and the blood type. There's no way that can actually be the father. So then they find out because of medical reasons. You mean that's not my father? Then the father finds out from that way. He said it took such a toll on him that he could no longer do it because he would be sitting on the phone counseling the men and the grown children who these women falsely accuse. We see it on Maury, we see it on paternity court, but yet we say men need to be held accountable.
Not the situation at all with their commentary. From now you'll save a lot more money to whose baby do you think it is? Like, fellas, let's wait until he stops crying before we start asking these hard questions.
I have been married for 51 years. Got 2 sons, 42 and 40. Damn deadbeats. I'm still supporting the little boogers. Needed to take a test to see if any of us had a kidney good enough for my brother. Found out something interesting. They ain't my kids.
That escalated quickly.
There's somebody else's. Of course, the only good thing is, I know it's not my fault that those 2 idiots got dumped into this world. Hell, I thought they took after their mother. Instead, they take after the plumber or the postman or the milkman, or, yeah, they were milkmen back when they came around. I mean, God only knows. It sure gets old. I do wish I knew who the real fathers were. And they ain't the same. She was bopping a couple of different guys. But if I could figure out who they were, I've been practicing law long enough that I pretty well figure I could sue their ass and get all my money back that I sunk into those 2 deadbeats. It just chaps my ass that she couldn't tell me. I'd probably forgiven her. Maybe not. You know how it is. Now, boys, y'all need to go get your own paternity test. You can't tell by looking who's the daddy, unless you're looking down at the genetic level. I've been in court thousands of times in paternity suits, and 4 out of 5 times, guy says he ain't the daddy, he's right. And the genetic test is the only way to prove it for sure. These women are hopping everything that looks fun. You thought you liked sex. You ain't nothing.
She belongs to the streets.
Well, I guess that pretty well completes that story. I'll go home, start drafting up some divorce papers, see if I can't get free of that crazy bitch. I mean, I stayed with her for the sake of the children and the grandchildren, now the great-grandchildren. But they ain't no kin of mine.
We watch a ton of these videos each and every day, but this one is truly heartbreaking. Imagine being married for 51 years, raising 2 kids, and as he stated, the oldest is 41 years old, to now finding out that they're not yours, and they even have great-grandkids. This is truly heartbreaking. That woman is the devil.
Here's a really fun study that was done by Durex, and it was done on Nigerian kids. And the research found that 30% of Nigerian men are fathering children that aren't theirs. Nigerian women rank second highest on paternity fraud in the whole world. And guess who ranks number one? Jamaican women. Jamaican women have a paternity fraud cuckoldry rate of 62%. You're more likely to get someone else's kid than your own if you're banging up a Jamaican girl. Oh boy. Look, but now you know. So the more you know, the safer you can be, gentlemen. So first of all, if you have kids, go get them paternity tested on the side, just to find out, just to be sure you're not in this 10 to 30% of men who are unfortunately being cut.
Those statistics are mind-blowing. Real question is, what is going on in Jamaica and where are they getting these statistics from?
This is a dirty game. Can you imagine the irreversible psychological trauma to experience this level of betrayal? Look how old these kids are. To find out that none of these kids are yours. Everything you knew to be real is no longer real. Like your wife, your family, like everything that you knew to be real is not real. Jesus. DNA tests should be mandatory at birth. Shit like this should be a crime. It's a dirty game. Shout out to him, man. Stay focused.
Nobody is safe when it comes to cheating. You could be a celebrity, you could be an athlete, it does not matter. This man was a football player and his wife still somehow managed to cheat on him and have 3 kids out of wedlock. Now the real question is, does she cheat with one man or multiple men?
Wake up. What's the problem? Our 5 or 7 year old is not mine. How is that even possible?
You did a DNA test?
Yes, I went and got an accessory or ancestry, however you pronounce that stupidness, whatever, and come to find out that the 5 or 7 year old is not our kid. Now, before you even start acting crazy and stupid in denial, how's that even possible?
How, Sway? Take a few steps back.
How do you explain that?
I don't even know what you're talking
Come on,
about.
come on, get up. Stop playing around with me. Get up.
First of all, I'm trying to go to sleep.
No, first of all, you're gonna turn
What
around
time
and give me
is
the
it? What
proper
time is it?
respect,
What
man.
time is it?
Hey, stop playing with me. Get up.
All right, say what you. All right.
Thank you. Look at me. In all seriousness, you're the only woman I've ever been with. How is it possible that a man you claim you love, the kids that we bear together is not mine?
The test gotta be wrong. Do it again.
I think he can do another 10 DNA tests and the results would come out the same. Why continue lying to this man? The kids are not his.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, babe.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. I'm just gonna go get dinner right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to ask you a quick question. I saw something kind of weird on TikTok.
What?
I'm just gonna ask it straight out because I don't really know how to explain it, but do you know anyone named Ryan Blair?
Where did you see this?
On TikTok.
Where did you hear that name?
There was a TikTok that said someone named Ryan Blair used to be married to you, and this girl found it on her ancestry.
Married to me?
Married to you, yes.
Awkward. I mean, I think you would know if I'd been married.
But I wouldn't
to
know.
someone else. I don't know what that is, but I mean, obviously, I don't know if someone's trying to prank you or be weird or what, but I mean, you need to not pay attention to stupid stuff like that, because that's how rumors get started, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, just drop it, ignore it. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I can tell you if I need something. I don't know anything.
Okay, fine.
Okay?
Okay, but if you're not gonna tell me, I'm just gonna have to go find out myself.
There's nothing to find out, so don't even waste your time. Just ignore it.
Okay.
You have better things to do.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Okay.
Well, have fun at dinner.
I will.
Okay. Love you, babe.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye.
She should just get a paternity test done and expose her own mother because she's obviously lying. And I think they all deserve to know the truth at this point.
Oh my God, guys, I don't know. I didn't want to talk about this, but this is like, look at my bag outside. Look at my mom. Look at my baby. My husband kicked us out of the house because of this DNA. He said we have to go do a DNA of my baby and all that because we went to the hospital. The blood did not match. My baby did that blood. The blood did not match. Now my husband had to go do a DNA. I don't understand why this DNA thing, all this DNA. How can they say my child is not my husband's child? Like, what is all this? God.
Such an uncomfortable situation. Like, you know I'm not happy.
I don't want to come online, but everybody should help me and know this so that you guys will see what is going on. How can my husband look at my baby now? It looks like my husband so much. And how can they say this is my life? He has to kick us out of the house. How can they say my baby? He took my other kids away from me. He took David and Divine away from me. After those ones have confirmed to be his kids. And now he has to kick me out with my daughter. Like, look at my mom outside in the cold. He locked the door. And because of this DNA thing, lock the door. Guys, I refuse to do this DNA. I know why I refuse to do this DNA. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't understand. They will not succeed. What's all this DNA thing? I said, let's go to another. I've gone to 2 hospitals. Then let's go to the 3rd one. They say he's wasting money.
This man finds out the child he's been raising wasn't his with the help of his own sister.
What the f is it? Darius is not my motherfucking kid.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's a motherfucking DNA test.
Why did you take a DNA?
I took a DNA test because you know.
From where?
What the f is it? Emory, bitch. Yeah.
Why are you taking a DNA test?
Because my sister told
your sister, your nosy ass sister.
Yeah, she was right.
She be lying.
She was right. Yeah, but you be lying out. All right. Why would you name our child Darius? It's not our child. It's not even our child. No, it's not my son.
Yes, you've been raising him for 3 years.
Yeah, I've been raising him, and you know that was somebody else's child. You know that was
but
who he was
family.
fucking.
He even looks like family.
No, he looks like family. Bitch,
What's your profanity?
why have you sat there and let me got my last name? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right. During the time that we had a break, it was one time. All right, we were going through stuff, and that's it.
Oh, okay, one time.
So I didn't think anything.
So you just don't have me raising somebody else's kid. So we do.
One time.
What the No, that's not my motherfucking child. You've been fucking somebody else. That's somebody else's fucking child.
Why is your sister telling you to do that anyway?
You don't know because it's not my motherfucking child. He's not our blood. It's not our blood. No, that's your child. That's your child. You and your child need to get the f out. Is what the f need to happen.
Get out.
Get the f out.
Where are we gonna go?
I don't give a f. Go.
You're gonna kick me and your child
Yeah,
out.
that's not my motherfucking child. Go find the daddy.
Right.
Shit.
I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, okay.
Majority of men would have reacted the same exact way. Imagine raising a kid for 3 whole years and even naming the child after you just to find out that it's not yours. That's absolutely heartbreaking. Also, please hit that like button. I worked overtime taking out all those curse words in that video.
That is correct. I have no problem with being on child support, putting myself. I'm actually the one that opened this case up against myself. I have no problem with raising it. I would just like to be for sure that it's mine.
Not be sure. And what reason do you have to doubt that it's yours?
Because after the child was born, I just had my doubts, and I went ahead and ordered a home DNA test, and I DNA tested the child, and the results came back that I was 0% the father.
Damn! Oh, okay. And did you let Mrs. Velez know about that?
Absolutely, and she insisted that my DNA test was fake at first, so I persuaded her to give me another one to prove me wrong, and she denied every time.
Liars be lying.
All right.
So,
okay, I understand. So I understand. Ms. Velez, do you understand that he's asking to contest the acknowledgement and request of testing? What is your position, ma'am?
If that's what he wants, I'm up for it. But I was not aware when he did that DNA or what he did to my child, so... Yes.
Well, yeah, I know, man. What happens? That happens sometimes, and they go to Walmart or HEB and get some over-the-counter test, and they do it without the mama, which they really don't need the mama, but we do require it in our testing. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go ahead and put on here on the record that he is contesting the acknowledgement. That doesn't mean that he's not the father. Legally, he's recognized as the father because of the form, but he is contesting it, so paternity testing will be ordered. The state will make arrangements to have you tested, ma'am, on the child, and also, sir, to have you tested, okay?
Greatly appreciate it, sir. Thank
No
you so
problem,
much.
sir. Yes, sir. It will take...
You could tell by her reaction that she knew that that child was not his. So I don't know why she's wasting the judge's time and everybody else's time. Just be honest about it. Now, talk about being honest. The next man has a family meeting to announce that he found out that the child was not his. Let's take a look.
I got some bad news. What? So I decided to get a DNA test on Mika. And the DNA test came back, and I just found out I'm not Mika's dad.
Come on, now you lying.
I'm so serious. The papers is right in front of me.
Well, them can't be no right papers.
How could you do something like this to me?
Do what?
You know what? I've been in this baby life since she was born. I signed her birth certificate.
No, baby.
How could you do this to me?
She belongs to the streets.
I went to her K-5 graduation. I was there. And you laughing and you think it's funny? No, I'm not playing. This is so serious. Why would you do something like this to me? So you've been sleeping behind my back? You had me thinking that she was my baby for 7 years? And I feel like you're making jokes about this whole situation when this is serious. I'm so hurt right now. I can't believe you would do this to me. I was there when she lost her first tooth. I helped her with her homework. We spent so much time together. And you still lying on his phone when a DNA test came back and said I am not the father?
You could tell that man was in so much pain after he took that DNA test. And what makes this whole scenario so much worse is that she was laughing on the phone. She made it seem like it was not a big deal, that she just got caught cheating and that she's been lying for 7 years.
Yep, we're getting a divorce, people. I found out that my beautiful girl right here was cheating on me this whole time and had somebody else's kid, huh? Ain't that right, baby? Talk to the camera, come on. Tell them what you was doing. Oh, she don't want to show face. It's okay. Divorce, can we say divorce papers coming? Huh? Can we say?
That escalated quickly.
She just now getting home? Ain't that right? Ain't that right, pumpkin? Yep. So, fellas, if you anything like me, you're going to be smart and not wife up these kind of women. You know what I mean? You hear over here crying because I already served her. Yep. She did too many times. Ain't that right? Stop. I know. Stop. I know. I get it. I get it. I know what's going on here. Fellas, be loyal to yourself because they won't be. You understand? This is what you deal with. This is what you deal with. Huh? Coming home all late hours of the night. Huh? You still tired? Are you making me my breakfast? Huh? Are you making breakfast? Are you making breakfast? Peace out, people. This is my life.
She knew she was wrong because she barely said a single word as he exposed her completely that she cheated on him, that the kid wasn't his, and she didn't make breakfast, and she came home at 5 a.m. This is unacceptable, fellas. Do not marry that type of woman.
How is it possible our 2-year-old daughter is not mine? Huh, take that. Take that. How's that even possible?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I had a DNA test because me and you haven't been intimate for a long time, and yet the child that I take care of, you, the woman who I'm engaged to, and how is it possible the child's not mine?
But why the fuck would you do this behind my back?
Why would you do what you did behind my back? What are you talking about?
That's weird as fuck.
Why are you trying to gaslight it? Who you been messing with?
Nobody.
Why you always lying?
Listen, look at me. Look at me. In all seriousness, right? Hold on, let me close the door because I don't want the family to hear me. Look at me. I take care of you. You don't work. I take care of the baby. I take care of another child that's not mine. How is it possible that this child is not mine? Look at me. How is that possible? You know what? All right, I got you. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Go. Because what we have to do now is...
Man, you're weird as fuck, though.
I'm weird? Yeah, I know. I got you. I'm so weird. I got you. So what we have to do now is this. Sit down and discuss our living arrangements because we can't stay together.
But that's your daughter.
All right. We're going to talk about it. Come on.
That man was as cool as a cucumber, even though he just exposed his fiancée for cheating on him and then lying about the child being his. And he just kept calm and explained the whole situation. And she was trying to talk her way out of it, but he was not buying it. Now, woman cheating is not a first world problem because this man in Nigeria found out that the child wasn't his. Let's take a look.
Woman, when I marry, when I put woman for your head. Put money for your head. Do marriage. Do everything. My best friend, if they sleep with the woman, so they give her the leg. When they give her the leg, I get the boy so my shame for meeting. The day of the marriage, he even got the marriage. So after the marriage, that's my best man. After the marriage, this boy still continue, so they sleep with my wife. So a good 8 years before God called one. Before God called one, before they got catch them. When they catch them, where we carry them go, they deny. They say nothing like that. Before the woman come agree, I say yes, the thing is doing. They ask this very boy. Where we carry them go, from there they say no, go to jail. So today they will collect the result. So the 3 children when they born on me, two now your own. The boy went there inside. They say my friend. He said I get that people. So make the people where there the world. So make them look what the woman they do now. So that people where there the world and look more advice from them. See the woman,
This man gathered his whole village in Nigeria to expose his cheating wife. And the crazy part is, she did it with his best friend. That is absolutely heartbreaking. I'm not sure I would have taken the same approach, but I'm curious, would you guys tell the whole city if your wife cheated on you? I'm just curious. Leave a comment down below.
Look at this. That's the proof right there. That's it. I'm lying from the very beginning.
No, you didn't. Really?
No, you always
So you went and got DNA test without asking me first?
Yes, I did. I did.
No, this is fake.
The only problem I have is I wish I had done it a long time ago when it first crossed my mind. Zero. You know what zero is.
How could you sit here and do this without me?
What? I don't need your permission.
You had no right. This is not your business. This is my child.
No, it's family business.
You know what?
Listen.
You try to take everything from this is just to prove a point, ain't it?
Listen.
It's to prove a point, ain't it?
Say anything to you, you do whatever she says. She say jump, you jump. And I bet you, even information, you still gonna keep.
This is my woman and my child. This has nothing to do with you.
Yes, it does. Listen, I put $10,000 in that child's college fund. Lord knows what it's up to now. No, what?
Because I already know how you act. Every time we ask for something or do something, you throw it in our face.
Listen, boy, that's why we don't have a good relationship now. You don't listen. Face the truth. Face the truth. You never want to face the truth. That girl ain't never going to be about nothing. Face that fact. Deal with that. Your life.
I don't want you nowhere near us. You stay away from my kids. You stay away from my woman. You stay away from everything that has to do. I'm so sick and tired of you. I'm sick and tired of you.
What? You know what, boy? I didn't raise no boys. And I'm not about to do it now. Don't you man up. Take that, boy. Take that. Face the truth. And just admit you made a mistake. For one time in your life, admit you made a mistake. And start over. There's nothing wrong with that.
Damn. Ever since you got this house and that little bit of money, you seem to act like you better than everybody else. That's why we always talking about you at family meetings. In church, nobody can stand you, mama. And we sit here and we put up with this all day long, every day. What is wrong with you?
So you mad
Do you know
at
what this
me?
is? Do you know what this means? And it means nothing to you.
What does it mean
This
to you?
is my life. This is my child's life. And you sit here trying to prove a point. And take
That
one
child
away.
is not yours. She's
Over
not your
$10,000.
child. She's not my grandchild. Face the facts for a fact. You know what? You just like your daddy.
Damn.
I always want to live in a fake world. That ain't real. Live in the real life. Just admit you made a mistake and start over. Get you a new woman. There's a lot of them out here. Real ones. Not this fake you doing. You act like you hear. It's other women. What about the lady next door? She ain't nothing wrong with her. What's wrong with her? What?
It's the last time. I'm not coming over.
Oh, you will. Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
Now, I'm curious, what do you guys think? Who do you side more with? The mother for exposing her son's cheating wife, or the son who thinks that his mother is lying to him or trying to deceive him? Please leave a comment down below. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about this case. Now, the next woman openly admits that she cheated on her man with her best friend. Let's take a look.
So this is part 2, you guys, of how I had to do a paternity test on my daughter because I didn't know if it was my husband's or my good guy friend.
What?
So we get there, my sister wanted to be there, so we're there. I think I was in labor for like 5-6 hours. It wasn't that long. And I had her, and when she was born, literally looking at her, she looked like my daughter, which was from my husband, so we couldn't really tell. However, the nurse at the time, she took her and was taking her a bath, and she's like, oh my God, I'm like so shocked. And we're like, why? And she's like, because she's so tall. I think she was like 22 and a half or 23 and a half. And she's like, usually babies that are this tall are like born to people who are 6 feet or 6 foot and taller. And I'm 5'1", my husband is like 5'11", and then my friend, he was 6'3". So me and my sister looked at each other like, the f***?
You ain't got the answers.
So yeah, so that was that. And so I already had planned on somebody coming in and doing their DNA test on my daughter when she was born. But I didn't tell my husband because he didn't want a DNA test done. He was like, literally like, don't get it done. I just want to be her dad, and that was that. But I also felt like that's not cool. Like if I didn't tell her real dad, if my friend ended up being her dad. So I'm like, no. But I didn't tell him. So when he left to go pick up like all the stuff that we needed to go home, like car seat and all, I had them come really quick because they were local in my area, and they swabbed her cheeks, and then they took a swab. They already had a swab from my friend, you know, that they already had collected a few weeks prior, because I didn't want to tell my husband to do it because I know he didn't want this DNA test. So we get home, and of course my friend wanted to see her, and he was upset because I didn't let him go to the hospital or anything like that, but it's just because I didn't want the drama. So I get home, and he's still like not like, I'm not letting him see her, but I let his mom come because, you know, I just felt bad. But my husband was upset about that, so it's just like a big old thing.
This story is getting crazier by the second, and how nonchalant she is just mind-boggling.
But anyways, it took like a week or two to get the test back, and they finally sent it to me like via email, and it was like late at the time. I was in my room by myself, my husband was in the living room, and I opened up this email, and it was a complete shocker to find out that it was my friend's baby. And at the time, when you live in California and you're married, you have to give your kid the last name of the married person you're married to. So my daughter ended up with her name being my husband's last name. I wasn't able to give her my maiden last name. So go to part 3 if you want to hear the rest.
I honestly don't think I could handle a part 3, because how much crazier can it get? You cheated on your husband. He was perfectly fine with it. And then you find out about it. Now your child has your husband's last name, but it's not his. The whole story is absolutely nuts. Now let's continue with another crazy DNA story. Let's listen to this.
It really be your own people, dude. My 16-year-old just found out that his dad isn't his real dad anymore because of my bitter-ass sister. She claims it's for his own good. But in what way is that for his own good? When I found out I was pregnant with my son, I made the logical choice to pick the father that made the most money. His real dad was working at McDonald's for like $8.25 an hour. I don't want that as a man. He was just one of my hoes, and that was that. And I got pregnant, and so I picked the richer dad. And although the richer dad didn't take care of him and hasn't been around, he does pay child support, and he pays a lot, and it pays for a majority of my rent. Well, my sister never liked that, and I finally let her have my son thinking I could trust him. And she tells my son and confides in him that his dad isn't his real dad. And now he went and found his real dad behind my back with my sister, and they are all trying to fight and get my son taken away from me. My son doesn't want to live in my house. We haven't talked in 3 days. I think it's the most miserable thing a person can ever do is ruin some shit like that.
You put me in such an uncomfortable situation. Like,
I picked the right choice. I have now, who's going to pay my bills now? Because now they also told that the guy that's been on child support all these years, and he's trying to come after me and sue me for all the money he's been paying. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I didn't do anything wrong here.
The fact that she says she didn't do anything wrong just shows how delusional this woman is. Could you imagine lying about who the father is of your child just because he's richer? That is absolutely insane. And that is it for today, people. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole DNA paternity test fails, where men finally find out that they are not the father. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.